everyone. Welcome to another episode of Real Spiritual Clarity. My name is Richard, and let's get started. Thank you, Spirit, for letting us see, hear, and feel the things we need to. Thank you for listen, love, and forgive. That is listen, love, and forgive. Thank you, Spirit, for showing us the clear and concise messages that we need to see, hear, and feel tonight. Okay? Hope everyone's doing well. And let's get started. Thank you, Spirit, for the first card. And there it is. First card out is, Hierophant. Yeah. DM is looking for total commitment, Divine Masculine. He wants to be totally committed to Divine Feminine. And she's looking for commitment also. But he's working on getting himself stable financially, mentally, and physically. Okay, so he can come back and be that stable, committed person that he's meant to be with her. Okay, these cards are flying out tonight. And next card out is Six of Cups. Yeah, because he's remembering. He's remembering the good times. He's remembering that childlike response that he had when he first got together with her originally. And he knows this is a past life situation, that they've been through this many lifetimes. And he's looking to come back and have that new beginning with her. You can see that rabbit in the picture. Okay, in the card rather. Thank you, Spirit. Next card out. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that bell so you know when I'm on here. Next card out. Is the Knight of Swords. He wants to come in and he wants to tell the truth. He wants to cut away anything that no longer serves him, all the addictions, all the karmic people, all the karmic situations. He just wants to come back and he wants to have that total, truthful, heart-to-heart conversation with her and let her know that she is the only one that he's interested in. He doesn't want anyone else. Okay? Next card out. He wants total victory with her. Six of Wands. Yeah. That's what he's working on now. He's working on getting himself, dotting all those I's and crossing all those T's, so he can come back and he can be that loving, loyal, committed person, counterpart that he's meant to be with her. Thank you, Spirit. And next card out, look at that. Ace of Cups. Because he's totally in love with her. He's totally attracted to her. He doesn't want anybody else but her. Okay. So in this first lineup, he wants to totally commit to his Divine Feminine. He doesn't want anybody else. He's mulling over that past. He knows they have a past life, that they're twin flame soul connection, soulmates. Okay. He wants to come in with the truth. He doesn't want to have any hiccups anymore. He wants to get rid of all the addictions, all the karmic people, because he wants total victory with his Divine Feminine, because he's head over heels, totally attracted to her and in love with her. Okay, that was the Gilded Tarot. Let's go to the next cards, which are the After Tarot. Okay, please like, subscribe, and share, and ring that bell so you know when I'm on here. Okay, and the first card out. Yeah, he's getting away from this Eight of Swords. As you can see in this After Tarot, he's actually cutting himself away from it. He's working on getting rid of all that. Okay, that's what I said. When he wants to come in for that commitment with her, he doesn't want to have anything attached to him that no longer serves him. Okay, yeah. Okay, next card out. It's the Emperor. Yeah, he wants to get himself totally stable. He wants to become the best version of himself that he possibly could be for her. Okay, because he knows that they lived past lives together. And he knows that she's the one for him and he's the one for her. He totally knows this now. Okay. Next card out. King of Cups. Because he's in total love with her. He's had so much of this love pent up inside of him for so long. A lot of these relationships are years old, and he's been in love with her from the first time they met. So he wants to express that love to her. He wants to come in with the truth. And he wants to express that love to her. Thank you, Spirit. And next card out. There it is. Hierophant again. Yeah. Hierophant, he came 2 times. Spirit showed him 2 times because the spirit meant what he said the first time. He knows that this is a totally committed past life relationship, and they are meant to be. And the Hierophant is actually the spiritual higher self of Divine Masculine. So he wants to come back as his totally spiritual higher self. He wants to be that totally grounded, committed emperor, and he wants to come in with all that love that he has for his Divine Feminine, the King of Cups. So he wants to come as like 3 people in one. He wants to be totally committed. He wants to be totally stable, and he's already totally in love. Yep. Thank you, Spirit. And the last card in this deck is the Ace of Wands. Yeah. So he's totally in love with her, and he's totally passionate for her. Yeah. And right now I'm going to use some of these wellness and the wellness and crisis cards. Okay. This will give a little bit of an insight into how his mental state is right now and what he's looking to heal. Okay. And thank you, Spirit, for the clear and concise messages. And the first card out is the wellness card. Okay. It says stop. It says it is easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle of our daily lives, but the more we take time to pause, the more likely we will be to remain calm when we encounter the inevitable ups and downs of each day. Incorporate more pauses in your day by remembering to stop. Stop stands for S is for stop, T is for take a breath, O is for observe your surroundings, and P is to then after that proceed. Yeah. These are nice cards because these cards actually help you. You know, when you get a little crazy, a little anxious, you can use some of these little steps to help you to get through it. Please like, subscribe, and share, and ring the bell. Okay, so you know when I'm on here. And what's our next card, Spirit? Whoops. Yeah, he wants to talk a lot tonight. These cards get a little slippery. But you know what? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, next card out is inviting physical discomfort. Just as avoiding difficult emotions cause more problems in the long run, avoiding physical discomfort can cause us further pain. Pick a physical sensation that is difficult for you to experience and practice being more open to it. If you are working with a chronic ache or pain, turn your attention to that part of your body, then say or think to yourself, I am willing to experience this pain. You know, approach the sensation with an open sense of curiosity. Notice which thoughts come up and breathe. Now, a lot of this time, it doesn't have to be a physical pain. It could be like they could be afraid to come and talk to the divine feminine, divine masculine. So in that case, it said he should be saying, I am willing to experience that heart-to-heart conversation with her, even though it's going to be painful. You know, it's just getting yourself comfortable with things that you might feel are totally going to make you totally uncomfortable. But once you get through it, through these different exercises, you'll feel better about it because you'll work yourself up to it, and you'll feel better because you'll have a better sense of how it's going to turn out. Okay. Yeah. Next card out, Spirit. Okay. Whoa. Okay. I know these cards are crazy tonight. Okay, thank you, Spirit. All right. And I'm gonna get our next card. And there's our next card. It's a crisis card. It says, calming coping statements. Panic like to sweep your brain up. Panic likes to sweep your brain up in chaos and fear, but don't let it. Direct your thoughts towards calm and safety by simply thinking of saying the following statements aloud. I am okay. I am safe. This cannot harm me. And then repeat. I am okay. I am safe. This cannot harm me. Okay? It's another exercise to get yourself calm. If you feel like you're panicking because you're getting ready to do something that you can do, you can deal with it, but you need to get your mind in the right state before you go out there and do it. That could be that heart-to-heart conversation that he's going to have with his divine feminine. When he comes in with that truth, it's going to be a heart-to-heart conversation. It's not going to be the easiest conversation in the world, but once they get through that conversation, the victory is going to begin. Okay? Yeah. Next card out is pick your panic symptom. Most people have a particular panic symptom that scares them the most. Do you? It might be dry mouth, lightheadedness, or shortness of breath. Pick which panic symptom bothers you the most and practice experience it on your own terms by intentionally inducing that sensation. For example, you might ear crack without water to experience dry mouth. Spin around for a few minutes to induce lightheadedness, or run up the stairs to feel out of breath. Keep practicing this for 5 to 10 minutes a day until the symptoms no longer bother you. Exactly. So if whatever you might feel, is bothering you, whether it's having that heart-to-heart conversation, you know what? Pick somebody, that you can trust and have like a little bit of a heated conversation. But like, don't get yourself to the point where you won't be able to sit there and take it, and then, like, see how you feel once that, you guys stop talking about it. If you have to take deep breaths, whatever you have to do to calm yourself down to be able to deal with that conversation, you figure it out and you do it. Yeah. Because you know what? The conversation is going to help the whole relationship and you're going to feel better once you have it. Yeah. It's not going to be as difficult as you think. Okay. And the last card out is explore your beliefs about panicking. At a time when you are calm, it can be helpful to explore some of your beliefs around panic. For example, do you believe that you cannot survive a panic attack alone? That you must escape a situation immediately if you start to panic? That people will think less of you if they see you panic? Now ask yourself, am I exaggerating anything? Do I have any beliefs about panic that are too extreme? Is there anything I want to rethink? If your answer is no, check in with someone you trust to see if they can help you catch any potential areas of catastrophe. Exactly. Like I said, that was the example of, get somebody that you trust and have that little bit of a heated conversation with them. Or not even a heated, but a conversation that you're talking about some stuff that might make you a little uncomfortable. Okay? But you have to get through it. If you have to take a deep breath, if you got to tap your hand on your knee, while you're talking about it, if you got to walk around and take some deep breaths, do it. Whatever you have to do. Because you know what? You're going to get through the conversation. You're going to feel better. You're going to be truthful. You're going to get it out in the open. And then you guys can have the victory in your relationship. Yeah. Yeah. I like that. That was really, really good. Okay. Next cards I'm going to use is the Hidden Truth Oracle cards. Okay. Please like, subscribe, and share, and ring that bell so you know when I'm on here. Okay. And I love everyone. I hope the Spirit gives you the information that you need through this reading. And the next card out is I will wait for a sign from you. Okay? There's signs every day, all the time from Spirit. Okay? So you know what? You're not really waiting for a sign from your divine feminine. Okay? You're just going to wait for a sign from Spirit or whatever from yourself that tells you it's time to move. It's time to go and have the conversation and speak to her or him and, tell them how you feel and let them tell you how they feel and then go in victory together. Yeah. Yep. Next card out is it's time for me to heal now. You're both healing. Okay? This whole process is a learning and a healing. Okay? So like I said, that's been going on for quite some time now. And I feel like most of us are pretty far into that healing. Okay? Once we come back and we have that conversation, and then we take those deep breaths, then we're going to begin the real healing of coming back together and meshing together and having our relationship that we're meant to have. Okay? Next card out is I love you. This one's self-explanatory. Okay? There's the Ace of Cups. which is total and complete love for his divine feminine. Okay, and yep, he wouldn't give it. He wouldn't love. He doesn't love anybody else better than her. She is the top of the top for him. He's totally passionate and totally in love with his divine feminine. Okay, he's totally attracted to her. He's attracted to her mental state. He's attracted to her physical state. And he's attracted to her whole state. Everything about her. Okay? She makes him feel like $1,000,000. Okay? Next card out is, I wish I could share my good news with you. Whatever that is. Whether it is he got over his addictions, whether he got through his inner child wounding, whether it is that he got inheritance, whether it is that he bought a house, whether it is that he feels so much better about himself and he's ready to commit to his divine feminine, whatever it is, okay, believe me, he's going to share that good news with you. Okay, it's coming. Next card out is I Want You. These are some beautiful cards. Like I said, it's totally on top of the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands, because he's totally in love with her. He's totally physically, passionately attracted to her. Okay? Nobody else will do. She's what will do for him. Okay, I'm going to get a few more of these because I like what they're saying to each other. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that bell so you know when I'm on here. Okay? And like I said, it's a little bit of a rough journey, but you know what? We're going to make it through. Okay? And like I said, I've been seeing 3 weeks to 3 months. Okay? And now we got a big solar eclipse coming on Saturday. So like I said, we're going to have the shadow part of it probably starting from Thursday. And then we'll have the end of it, the shadow, probably on Monday or Tuesday. So like I said, love yourself. Make your intentions. Write down your manifestations. Do your meditation. And, Spirit's going to give you what you want and what you deserve. Okay? Next card out is the timing just wasn't right for us. Like I said, this is divine timing. This card is totally divine timing. It's whenever Spirit knows that you guys are ready for each other, that's when you're coming back to each other. So it's not the timing wasn't right for us. Basically the card should say, it's divine timing. That's really what the card should say. Next card out, Spirit. Whoops. Is I'm afraid to contact you. Yeah, like I said, that's why we're going through these panic cards, because you know what? Some of it is childhood wounding. Some of it is from a long time ago when he was told to sit in the corner and don't say anything. So he has that fear of intimacy, that fear of emotion. Man's not supposed to show emotion. They're just supposed to do, and that's it. Do their job. Pay the bills, be a man, do all the manly things, play sports and look at the sports and all that kind of stuff. Okay? But you're not supposed to love, you're not supposed to hug, you're not supposed to kiss, you're not supposed to care. And that's not true. Okay? So that's the stuff he's afraid of. He's afraid to contact her because he knows how she makes him feel. She opens him up to all of those emotions that he has to get in check for himself. Okay? Next card out is I wish I had treated you better. Of course. But you know what? If you're true divine counterparts, you're gonna forgive each other. Okay? Because part of that unconditional love is unconditional forgiveness too. Yep. You hear that police alarm? Yeah. Because that's what it's like to him. It's almost like a tower. Him coming to talk to her and being honest with her and showing his love for her and being passionate with her and committing to her, that's a tower for the divine masculines. Okay? It's not something that they ever wanted to do or ever did. But now they feel so drawn to do it because they're so in love with her and they want her so much, her or him. Like I said, it's all energy. It could be male or female. It doesn't matter. Okay? The next card out is I am becoming a better person. That's what the journey does. It turns us into better people. Yeah. Even though it's rough, it definitely turns us into better people. Please like, subscribe, and share, and ring that bell so you know when I'm on here. And the last cards we're going to use is our favorites, the Soul Connection, Love Oracles. Okay? I love everyone. I'm praying that Spirit gives you guys all that you need in this reading. And next card out from Soul Connections is Attraction. Yes, I love you and I want you. It says Divine Soul Counterparts. Attraction transcends superficially. It's true. Yeah, it is a major attraction. It's one that you never felt before in all your life. Okay? It's like you like mesh into each other. Like you never knew that love could be like that. You know? You feel like it's a fantasy when you're with the person. You're like, how could this be? How could I love somebody and want to be with somebody like I want to be with this person? That's the attraction from the Divine Soul Counterparts. Next card out is the Labyrinth. Yeah. Even when you feel lost, there's always a way through the labyrinth. Yeah. Like I said, through this journey, there's a lot of twists and turns. But you know what? You end up, at the end, you end up in a beautiful attraction and loving connection with each other. Next card out is Rekindle. Yeah, that's what you guys are gonna do. When that heart-to-heart conversation comes, you're gonna rekindle your love for each other. It says every relationship has a magical moment that can be rekindled. That heart-to-heart conversation is rekindling the love relationship between the two of you. Yeah. And the final card out, Spirit. Okay. I love everyone. Please dot all your I's and cross all your T's. Okay. Thank you, Spirit, for that final card. Alright. And there it is. This card is love. What a beautiful way to end it. Love conquers all. Yeah. Because you want to be totally committed. You know that you live multiple past lives. He's going to come in with that honesty because he wants victory, because he is head over heels, passionately and totally in love with his divine counterpart. Okay? I want to thank everybody for liking, sharing, and ringing that bell so you know when I'm on here. I pray that the Spirit lets you guys see, hear, and feel what you need out of this reading. And I thank everyone. And thank you. Have a great day, and bye.